Thanks for doing it.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
Good to have you here, you know? This is, I don't know, I know that you're from Scotland, but here in the States, Christmas is so over the top.
Right.
Is it the same? Is it as big a deal in Scotland?
It's getting there. We're always just half a step behind you guys,
Right.
I think.
Right.
So it's getting to be the same. But
for example, everyone's obsessed here with getting their Christmas shopping done.
Yeah.
Some people I know have it done like a week in advance, 2 weeks in advance. What about you?
I've been here for about 2.5 months doing this film called The Tourist, and people were talking about their Christmas shopping when we started in October, I think.
Right,
so.
right.
Yeah, I've got one or two things I'm still way behind.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you're one of those guys. I have a brother that goes to the 7-Eleven the night before Christmas. Right. He just buys, like, Slim Jims for everybody, you know? Now, I mentioned the Star Wars films, and you've done you've had so much success with different films, but growing up, you were a huge Star Wars fan.
I was, yes.
And then you get to be in 3 of the Star Wars films as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
That's got to be just kind of a weird, surreal dream come true for you.
I often think back to when I was watching them when I was 6 or so. I think I was 6 when the first one came out. And imagine someone telling me then, you know, you'll be Obi-Wan Kenobi one day, son.
Right.
You think, yeah, right. Get out of here.
Someone in the theater just was bugging you.
Someone there, they don't know.
Hey, kid, you're going to be Obi-Wan.
Leave me alone. But yes, and it's been amazing. They're tough to make, you know, because they're all blue screen. Very often you're acting on your own, and it's technically very difficult. But
it's the way we do this show. There's no desk here. There's no chairs. No. This is all added later. The audience is very good.
There's just tennis balls and sticks in all the audience.
You're not even here right now. You're a broom.
I'm in Scotland.
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you.
But it's been great to be in them and to be part of that history and the legacy of Star Wars has been fantastic.
Like the first day you show up, and George Lucas is there, and he's taking you around the set. That's got to be a mind-blower for you.
It was. I went up to Leave. We shot the first one in Britain, in a place called Leavesden, north of London. And he took me we went up there, and it's an enormous movie stages everywhere, and they're building all the stuff, you know. And he led me through, and they were building that submarine. In episode 1, there was a kind of underwater submarine thing. And they're building it, carving it out of these huge blocks of styrofoam. And I said to George, George, so will we really get underwater? Will we be underwater in it? Thinking that would be great. And he just laughed at me and went, it's none of it real, you know? And it wasn't. None of it was.
When do I meet R2? I want to meet R2,
But then they took me to the props room and the props department on a Star Wars film. You've never seen happier people in your life. For 6 months, they just get to make stuff.
The coolest
that's in
stuff
the background or lightsabers or whatever it is. And the props master brought me this, looked like a huge cigar box with like 3 padlocks on it. Yeah. And he set it down and he said, so, are you ready? I went, I'm ready. So he unlocked the padlocks and he opened it up, and there must have been 7, 8, 9 lightsaber handles, all different styles of lightsaber handles, and I got to pick my one.
You got to choose your own. Do you get to keep it afterwards?
No.
I like how you waited there. Yeah. You don't want anyone going through your apartment. Yeah. No, it's not in my apartment.
No, I don't have one.
Near the cookie jar.
I did keep one, yeah.
Well, it's good to know. 'Cause so did I! The coolest fight ever breaks out. I know I'm changing topics here, but I found out today that your brother we're just retired, is that right?
Yes.
He is in the Royal Air Force?
Yes, he was a Tornado bomber pilot, yeah.
That's a very powerful jet.
Yes.
Did you ever get to go up in the jet with him?
Yeah, he took me up. The RAF are very particular about it, and they have to benefit somehow out of it. And my brother was the display pilot for a year, and was looking after a children's hospice charity that we were both involved in. And so he took me up in the back seat of his Tornado, and we did a lap of Scotland in about an hour and 20 minutes or something.
You can go around the entire country that fast.
Unbelievable. And he said, you know, we'll do to go up to about 1,000 feet, and then we'll do some low-level stuff, and then we'll come back up. And so we started off for about 2-3 minutes at 1,000 feet.
Right.
And then he went down. We did the glens of Scotland, Glencoe, and about 200 feet off the ground, 500 miles an hour. Just, you don't know which way is up. It's unbelievable.
But also, the G-force is incredible. Doesn't it feel like there's an elephant stepping on your chest when you take those...
It's the worst travel sickness you've ever had, you know?
Yeah.
And I thought I'd be all right. I thought concrete, you know. Did all the things that were right. I had a big breakfast. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but...
No, Ewan, that's not the...
No.
I eat a lot of sausage.
No, yeah, sausage,
That'll
bacon,
help.
Get it down you. And we did the low-level stuff, and then we came back up, about 10 minutes of that.
Yeah.
We came back up to 1,000 feet, and then I just started, went white, and he'd given me some things to do. He wanted me to change the radio frequency and stuff. So then we went back low-level again, and I'd managed not to be sick, although I wanted to. And then I was in there trying to get the radio, and we went round a corner like this. I'm like that. You're just stuck to the seat, you know? And because you can't see anything, it was all over, yeah. But I managed to be very neat. I had a little sick bag in my pocket
Oh, you
here.
threw up into a little
bag.
Oh, that's
and then
nice.
when you land, the ground crew come up. You know those guys, like the Top Gear guys, and they come up and open the canopy, and the first thing you have to do is hand them your little paper bag. It's really embarrassing.
Here, fellas, but it was cool. Well, let's talk about Miss Potter. This is the story of Beatrix Potter.
Yes.
Who did, Peter Rabbit, and among other things. And this is, it's an actual story of a love affair, a romance.
It's a story of her life. She was a woman I knew nothing about. I knew the books. I'd had the books read to me when I was a kid, and I'd seen them everywhere. Read them to my kids, but I never thought about who she might be. And it turns out that she was an amazing woman, a real. She really believed in like she wanted to marry because she was in love with someone, as opposed to they just came from the right family. And she was an unmarried woman in her 30s, and society deemed that she should just stay at home and look after her parents. But she wanted to publish these books and her stories, and so she was an amazing.
Quite forward-thinking for the time.
Oh yeah, definitely.